Do you think that decorating your house with skulls is shady and out of fashion?
Have you ever asked yourself the question, why am I carving a pumpkin instead of a potato or a squash? Well, stay tuned because we're going to tell you exactly why that is.
Thank you for tuning to Creative Lifestyle Design. We are coming to you today with episode number 15. Yep, we've made it here. And today we have some special episode for you ready. And as you heard in the beginning, we're going to be discussing about the decorations for your Halloween home and what can you really use to make it nice
More
and fancy.
stylish.
So now, Viné, let's dive in quickly in the topic. What do you think it's a nice decoration? Except from what we have prepared already, what do you think you will decorate?
Out of the blue decoration, nothing to do with our topic. I think the best is some spooky spider webs.
Oh, wow.
But for me, as a girly
Have
girl,
that one.
I like to add a little bit of glitter to my spider webs. So I have that
Spider
usually.
web with glitter. Okay, that looks
Like, you
nice.
know, like over the door, the front door, I have like the spider webs.
Do you just like chuck it there?
And then I get a bag of glitter and just throw it everywhere because why not bring a little bit of sparkle to your life?
Wow. Are you afraid of spiders?
Okay. I think I am. Like, if you brought me a spider, I probably don't want to be near it. But I'm not like, I don't think about them. Like, I don't have a phobia, if that's the question. So, wait, is there a spider here? Please don't tell me you brought. Okay, we do not have any pets involved in this making of this episode.
No,
so
we
okay.
don't. And now, this was a little intro, so stay tuned because when you think that you are using skulls and it's out fashion, you are wrong. Now we're going to be discussing how can you decorate your house with certain elements that you may want to keep there even after Halloween. And you're asking what the pieces are? Let's go in.
Let's dive in. And yes, I know you're thinking, what? I can keep Halloween pieces all year round? Well, if you go for a more stylish interior, then of course you can. So let's run through those.
Okay, let's go for first piece. Decorating with skulls may be old-fashioned, but it doesn't mean that it's not good choice. And also you think, well, I don't really want to put skull because I want to make it elegant and nice, right? So think about it. Why cannot you choose a nice skull and put it in a place above the fireplace, let's say in a house, and choose different material? Let's go with the golden, brass, or even matte black. It's going to really be something that you can perhaps keep there around the whole year. So, what do you think? Brass or
for me,
matte black?
I think metallic.
Ooh.
So the brassy or gold metallic would be amazing for my interior.
That would be quite nice. I'm definitely up for it.
I think that's a tick for keeping that one all year round as well. So that's a good one.
It would be maybe nice storage for keys, I can imagine.
What, inside the mouth or the eye holes? Where are my keys? In the eye holes.
And then when Christmas comes, you can put your sock there and
you
Santa
can
Claus.
Exactly. Valentine's Day, you can have a little proposal ring in there.
You can put it, yeah, definitely.
What a
Proposal
Easter?
ring?
Easter.
Wait, did someone skip something?
I
Proposal?
don't know.
Viné is getting proposed.
Just newsflash. No. Easter, you could paint it.
You can put their
The way you paint Easter
egg
eggs. You keep it all year round. So
Yep.
that's the moral
try
of that one.
maybe incorporating into your house a metallic skulls. If you find a nice place, you can keep there all year round.
You can even diamante it.
What? Diamante?
Is it that way? When they put the diamonds all around it.
How do you
Okay,
call it?
if you as a diamante, it's like when you completely cover it in fake diamonds.
Oh wow, that looks quite nice.
And it can just if you want like a flashy one, or if you got a lot of cash, put some real diamonds on that. That'd be amazing.
So you have two options. You have either skull with diamonds or skull with matte black. But don't make it plastic. Make it metallic. I agree with Viné.
Metallic. I mean, you can just spray. You can get like spray paint that's metallic, so it doesn't need to be expensive.
Yep.
Can be a little. Just head down to DIY store, Hobbycraft. They have everything you need in there.
Yep.
And then,
Let's go for your point. What do you have?
So my point is, to answer your question, So why are you carving pumpkins? Well, the answer is
I
very
don't know,
simple.
Why?
Because they're big and easy to carve.
Oh.
I mean, who's gonna carve a potato and put candles and stuff in that? Do you know how fiddly
Potatoes
that
are
is?
really small. It's very hard to see.
It's
like
just too
huge
small.
potatoes.
Like, it's just, people have tried. People throughout the years of Halloween, people have tried all the fruit and vegetables, and the pumpkin is the forever lasting one. Now, before,
That's quite long.
which is also my tip, is pumpkin and pumpkin painting. So we want to
Wow.
kind of get rid of the orange. I think the orange is history. We're bringing in the white matte painted pumpkins for
Ooh.
your interior.
Maybe we
Now-
can get a picture of it, how it looks like.
Picture. So
Picture.
this is the pumpkin.
This is exactly.
This is exactly the pumpkin. So what I mean, when you're thinking about painting your pumpkin, you might be like, how the hell do I paint it? Can I paint it? There's so many questions on Google about how to paint a
Do you have
pumpkin.
to paint it yourself?
No,
Like,
you don't have to paint it yourself, but if you want a nice family event, you can paint it with acrylic, and also chalk does work for your pumpkin. So a beautiful, yes.
that's a very good tip. I would not.
Now, you can also buy spray paint from Hobbycraft, but I
what I would
would
do.
stick to acrylic just because it's easier, and you can. Why I say acrylic? Because it's thick enough so you can really make a beautiful solid colored white pumpkin. And another good thing, if you didn't like just white and you wanted to bring in a little spooky element to the white pumpkin, you can add black flowers. So you spray paint your flowers black and you stick them
Wow.
on the side of the pumpkin.
I would even keep the pumpkin itself. I was just literally getting lost in your description how you were talking about it. I would keep the pumpkin black as well.
You
I don't know
could.
why, but imagine
You
black
could.
flowers and black pumpkin. It would nice fit with my skull.
You can you can do that, or you can have a couple white ones with a black one in between. But when we want to look at a more stylish interior for your Halloween, we want to stick to more neutral white shades to complement the blacks. And we want to really get rid of those oranges. So no more orange.
Where do you
not
keep
this
oranges
Halloween.
on Halloween?
Well, you know, pumpkin is normally a
Oh,
lot
you
of
mean
things.
orange color?
Although orange color, not orange fruits. Orange color is a no-go this Halloween.
Yep. Cool.
And another question that I want you
Sorry, I
guys.
almost got you.
Another one is a lot of people have been asking is how do I stop my pumpkin from rotting?
Oh yeah, that's
So
definitely a problem in many
before
families.
you paint your pumpkin, let's run through how to look after it. So do you have any idea? Have you ever carved a pumpkin?
I think I did it once several years ago. I don't do it like regularly every year.
Yeah, I haven't, but I know how to take care of it. So, what you can do is you first of all scrape out all the insides of the
Okay, that
pumpkin.
makes sense.
Then you soak it in a water and bleach, just to get rid
Wow.
of all the germs, because those germs are actually what makes it rot.
Okay. So
And
you spray bleach inside.
you do spray bleach inside, and there's something on Amazon that you can buy, which is a
I think there's everything.
pumpkin protection. I think it's called pumpkin protection, but just have a look. You can Google it, and you spray it all inside and outside, and then the raw edges you rub with Vaseline, so
Wow.
petroleum jelly. Is that how you call it?
Petroleum. Okay.
Petroleum
Yeah.
jelly, and you rub the sides, and once that's done, you put it in the freezer.
Wow, that's
Not
like
freezer,
really
the
deep
fridge.
process.
You put it in the fridge, and then the day that you want it out on display, you paint it white
On that day.
on that day, or at least like the day before, and then
Okay.
you can put it in the fridge again.
So I can
But
spray it
just
or I
do-
can paint it.
Or you can paint it,
Mhm.
but do it obviously a couple hours before because you want the paint to dry. Otherwise, the day before. But that's just protocol so that you don't have a rotten pumpkin.
Wow, I'm quite amazed
'Cause
by,
that
by this
happens.
whole process. So if you like this process, definitely we can maybe put a link below
Absolutely.
with the Amazon order for the spray.
Yeah, for
What
the
do you
spray, because I think that's probably the best way to go
I think
and
I'll
the
go to buy
easiest
it.
way.
I'll give it a try finally after so many years. So let's go for next point. If we finish with this
Sorry,
amazing point.
that was a very long point.
But it was a good point. I think it was
Long-winded
worth
point.
the wait. Second point that I have is candles. And you think, exactly this is what I was waiting for. Candles are the most important part of Halloween, so we turn off the lights. But candles can add a nice, elegant element, and it can also add a spooky element. So if you combine it with the spider webs, or if you combine them inside of the pumpkins, it's going to create a nice atmosphere. So if you're going to do and paint pumpkin, you can actually match the candles either on top of that or make them really long, that they're going to be coming up to the top. You can really play and work with that. They create a nice atmosphere, and they're going to warm up the whole environment. So you can keep them there whole year round, and it's not going to cause any harm.
That's very true. I love candles. I love candles at any time of the year as well. So this really goes with the theme of this is literally something you can have in your interior all year round.
I like even the scented candles, so you can have different candles that they have certain scents. If you go to shopping centers, then you can definitely find the ones that they have a certain Halloween scent with that. Or maybe you can choose a different color. So if you paint that pumpkin that Viné mentioned, you can match that pumpkin with a different candle or a scent that you would like to have. If you want to go my way, then you can definitely go with the black candles. That adds nice look.
Yes. The black candles would be perfect.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
I do. Now, if you're completely against painting candles and you're like, this is not in my time frame and I'm not about to go painting, so don't worry, I got a tip for you, and it's also pumpkin related.
Okay,
so another tip for your pumpkins, you can cover them in materials or a metallic paint. You can do materials such as, some people have knitwear for their pumpkins,
like
so you can craft
a
sweatered pumpkin. You can make it look very artistic.
I will ask my grandma to make it.
Make a sweater for your pumpkin. You can also wrap it in different fabrics depending on the colors that you love and depending on the color scheme of what you're going for. For Halloween this year, you can have fabrics to represent that for your pumpkins.
I feel like your points are better this episode for some reason.
Well, I just thought pumpkins were fun, so
I like it. I think this is something that I have never seen before. So if you want to be unique and stand out from your neighbors, definitely try to dress your pumpkins with the fabrics, or
you can dress them with fabrics. And if you were like totally against the rotting of the pumpkin, you don't want to go through that whole process and you want it to last all year round, you can actually the spray's not going to help all year, but you can buy look-alike pumpkins online made out of fake pumpkins. So that's a fake pumpkin. That's correct.
So those will last for a whole year.
Those will last for the whole year, and those are generally carved out of wood. Some are made out of cardboard. Some are even made out of glass. So you can have already pre-painted, like what's it called when they blow out the glass? It's like blown out. Dilution? No? I'm not sure, but it's like a blown out glass shape. They do that. It's known in Venice. In Venice, in Italy, they do that.
Your experience with
Italian culture,
but
here.
I have to admit that I really like what Viné mentioned, is that use a glass. If you can find a glass pumpkin and you're not afraid that your kids are going to break it, definitely keep it. It gives a nice touch.
Absolutely. So glass pumpkin, and dress up that pumpkin completely different to your neighbors, and your interior will stand out this Halloween.
Yep. And what goes very good with dressed pumpkin, it's sticks and branches. You can add them wherever you want. Don't add them too close to fireplace because you'll burn down, but you can add them close to pumpkins. You can add them close to candles, but again, not so close, and you can create a nice atmosphere.
A health and safety check way before.
We don't take any responsibility for burn down.
Don't listen to that.
But you can use sticks and nice branches, the ones that you're maybe not so typical, like we spoke in the last episode about the plants. Now you go different direction and you take branches, maybe some old drier ones, and they create a nice spooky atmosphere to your Halloween, but still you can keep it afterwards because Christmas are going to be coming, so you just can add a little bit of the pine trees there.
Exactly.
Voila.
You can make it more glamorous for Christmas.
It shows that you make effort in your home, and I can definitely see that you're going to have a nice Halloween party there.
Cost and time efficient, that is for sure.
Do you have any special tip for us tonight?
I have another question though.
Okay, ask me.
So let's see if Dominic knows. What is the Halloween's most iconic sweet? What's the Halloween sweet?
Yeah.
Because people go around trick-or-treating. So what's the iconic sweet?
Sweet that you give out or you get?
That you get. What's the sweet that represents Halloween for you?
That's a good question. I don't know if our audience has the time. I would say those little chewy candies. I don't know how sweet.
Yes, you're close. So it's called the corn sweet. So it's
Wow.
actually a chewy sweet, and it looks like a little corn, and that's actually
Corn,
yes.
like a
Well,
sweet corn.
Bing, picture. So it's a picture of a corn sweet. So it looks like a little corn, and it's just like red and yellow
Okay.
with a little white end. It's just a chewy sweet.
Okay.
Made out of I have no
Where
idea.
can you buy this
like
stuff?
gum, like a gum sweet. You could buy it in most shops.
It's
I'm
like
sure.
a Hubba Bubba.
Not a Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba is more like a chewing gum.
Okay.
So it's more like a Haribo.
Okay.
But like a
Now it
sugary,
makes sense.
it's like a sugary Haribo. But all in all, Google is there to save our lives. So Google corn sweets for Halloween.
Okay.
So that's just another top tip of sweeties for Halloween.
Maybe
if
next
you
time
didn't
you
know.
can bring some so I can actually.
Oh, we should have brought some. I would love some. Damn it. We could just pretend we had them.
Anyway, if anyone wants sweets, we're going to get it next time. Did you finish on your sweets? What did you want to say with those sweets? Is it a typical decoration or?
No, that's just the iconic sweet for Halloween.
And how should I use it to decorate my house then?
No, that was just a tip. But if you want another decorative tip, then let's jump to dining room tables.
Okay, jumping.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Let's jump into that one. So this year for Halloween, black is in.
Yep.
As most interiors that we have spoken
Black
about,
is in.
matte black is in, but you don't want to go excessive overboard with black. It can be a bit too
Much.
aggressive.
Adam's family.
Adam's family, you want to be a more classic look. So you want to add, when it comes to dining room table sets, you want to keep your silverware with your matte black tablecloth. You want some nice matte grey placemats.
So you're combining black with grey.
With grey,
is that true?
with grey and silvers, your silverware. And then when it comes to the actual table decorations, you can throw in a black vase with red flowers.
Wow.
And
black
usually
and red.
I would love if you did red dyeing, like dead flowers, sprayed red
Dead
or
flowers, you mean
red.
fake flowers again.
Dead or fake. You know when you keep roses very long and they go dead?
Yes,
they're
but you
dead,
can
then-
dry them actually.
Yes,
you know
dry.
that
That's
you can
what I
dry
mean.
them. So you can. That's a really good tip. Go
That's
on.
what I
I'm
mean.
not going to steal that tip from you.
Dried flowers,
Dried
not
fruit.
dead. Dried fruit, dried flowers, and your dried sticks all go into your vase, right?
Okay, your dry sticks.
Your dry
No more
sticks,
Harry Potter.
twigs.
So yeah, I think I like the dry roses.
And my last tip for your dining room table is when you bring out the food to have little silly notes, labels, labeling what they are. Just for a bit of fun, you can say, whoops, may contain some spiders.
Oh wow, that's good. I love it.
Like, just for a bit of fun.
Whoops may contain your mother's lost tongue flower.
Just have a mother's tongue flower.
We have it in the
Just
office.
like-
You know that we have it
Do we?
downstairs, right?
Ah.
It's still fake. It's
It's
fake.
a feisty
all
plant.
those plants that we have everywhere around us. It's just
They are
everything's
fake. How disappointing.
and it is.
What are some real ones?
The only not disappointing flower is Sharon that you can watch in the previous episode, and then you're going to be definitely aware how to take care of plants.
Exactly. If you want to know more about taking care of those
I like those tips.
Not
I really
fake
like the
ones.
tip that you mentioned with the table, and it's definitely helpful tip. So imagine you have a pumpkins and you have little nicknames, or maybe not nicknames,
like
like
little
notes.
tags, little notes. You know when you get your food packaging and it says how many calories are in there, and there's like
What is there?
how many calories are in
how many
there.
calories?
So-
I understood ham and curries. This
How
food
many-
contains ham and curry.
So when it has like caution, may contain nuts. So instead have caution, may contain spiders.
That's
Or your
quite fun.
mother-in-law's tongue.
I love it. It's
Who knows?
definitely something that I'm going to be implementing in our. I will
Bit
implement
fun.
Halloween and Christmas. May contain fish or something like that.
Yes. May contain Jesus. I don't know.
Jesus. Whoa.
Christmas.
May contain Jesus.
Is that
When you
a thing?
When you go to church. I
Wait,
don't know.
no. But we'll skip that one.
May contain Jesus. Definitely, it's a nice element. Anyway, let's move a little bit from this traditional Christian theology. And
Back to Halloween.
I would like to stay away from religious topics for this podcast. This was for today's episode. We have to finish it a bit earlier, but I hope you like the tips that we
have
share with you.
shared, yeah.
And any last tip that you have?
No, I'm run out of Halloween tips, but if you guys have some, make sure you let us know. We're keen to hear what they are.
Perfect. Thank you for choosing to Creative Lifestyle Design, and we're looking forward to speaking to you next week. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Speak later.